Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of our SCW Universe Mode. We're sort of getting into this now a little bit. We've got some more debuts here this evening. We're kicking things off with two people we did see on our last episode, the 8-man elimination match. We have got Tiger going up against Drake Fury. Then we will have two new women. We've got Riley Jackson going up against Poison. And then our main event, as the wheel decided last time round, we have got War Games. We have got the Order of Ra versus the Underworld. So without further ado, let's get straight into our opening match of the evening. And here we go then, kicking things off with Tiger versus Drake Fury. And here we go then, we are underway. Drake Fury and Tiger both involved in that 8-man elimination match last episode. Both were eliminated without getting a single elimination themselves, meaning we're both currently sat on -1 in the ranking system. The very first people to have a second match as well in this universe mode. I thought it'd be interesting, give one of them a chance to elevate themselves. Obviously, Drake Fury is going to have a big strength and size advantage, whereas, as always, Tiger will have the speed and the agility advantage in this one. However, of course, he did end up losing some points last time out, Tiger. I think he did pretty rough in that, didn't he? Because, wow, Drake Fury's been busted open already. Tiger ended up, he ended up having a leg durability finisher running offense and any 5. So he had, what's that, 8 stat reductions on that last episode, which was massive, really, if you think about it. A massive 8 stat reduction. And it's something that he needs to balance back out with some points here this evening, but has that started a freefall? Has that massive loss of stats going to mean that he's going to really struggle now as he gets German suplexed around the place here by Drake Fury, who I see Drake Fury as a massive potential star. I think he's one that I've made fully myself. I will admit I've started stealing a few people off of the community creations that I quite like, and I've been adjusting them as and when, or bits and bobs and that sort of stuff. But Drake Fury is one of my own that I've made, and to be honest, he just looks pretty cool. I like him. I like him a lot. And it's such a basic core when you think about it. It's just a pair of jeans, some tattoos, and a mullet. It's pretty simple, really, isn't it? But Tiger was one of the ones that the game randomly created for us. I did a randomizer, and Tiger came back more or less like this. I made a few adjustments to his attire to make him look a bit more cool. But yeah, both of these two currently joint bottom of the rankings. This is a big match for the pair. Like I said, neither of them are going to want to be rock solid bottom. And then, of course, we've got a brand new pair of females tonight. The game did want to see a third match between the Great Kong and La Rosa Voladora. The pair of them with 2 wins, 1 win and 1 loss each. That's the wrong sum, isn't it? Can I do it that way? Does that work? Boom. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Is that... So I'm just trying to fix this auto sum in my thing that's not working correctly. Okay. Oh, it's because... Oh, no, that's correct. This is not working. Okay. Boom. There you go. I fixed it. What was I talking about? Yeah, we've got 2 brand new women. So, yeah, the game wanted a buffer match between the Great Kong and La Rosa Volador, which we will do at some point. I feel like they need a gimmicky match to sort of complete their feud. But I thought it was about time that we put a couple of new women out there. So we're going to go with Poison versus Riley Jackson for our secondary match of this evening. And then, of course, our main event of the evening, 8 debutantes for 2 massive stables. We've got the Order of Ra, Anubis, Horus, Osiris, and Babi going up against Underworld. We've got Hades, Minos, Icus, and Radamanthus. Getting a little bit mythological now with these characters, aren't I? But it's all fun. I just see Drake Fury now taking Tiger up with... That's Fisherman's Brainbuster. I think getting busted open early in this one by Fury has definitely turned him into a bit more of a monster than he already was. Went for the super kick. Not what you'd expect a man of his size to go for. He does get caught with the knee strike in the face. Tiger now drops him. What's Tiger to go for? Split-legged moonsault by Tiger on Drake Fury. There's the pin. Oh, Tiger almost getting the victory. Big knee strike into the back of the head, and Tiger once again heading up to the top. In with that big leg drop from the top. Will that be enough? There's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, it's only 2. Wow, Tiger thought he had the match won there. That big split leg moonsault and the leg drop, not quite enough. And now Drake Fury is back up, and Drake Fury taking control. Big strikes. And Tiger now busted open as well. Drake Fury, of course, was busted open very early in this match. Fury now in with that knee bar. Wow, he really has that leg wrench, but Tiger is able to break free. Strike in the face, and a big right hand once again. Big dive straight through. Big knee right into the chest. Tiger now raking away at the eyes of Drake Fury as well. And Tiger is in firm control of this one. Sending Drake Fury straight into the ring post. And now Fury just turns around, returns the favor. Launches Tiger. As both guys re-enter the ring as the referee gets up to the 8. And Tiger comes running across. In with that big running clothesline. Up to the top now. In with a big splash from the top. And it's still only a 2 count. Drake Fury is struggling somewhat here. I really thought he was going to have this here tonight. But big leg drop attempt again. Drake Fury played possum. Avoided it. What's he going up top? I don't think I gave him a high... Did I give him a big maneuver from the top? I don't think I did. I can't remember now. I've made that many people now. Diving shoulder block takedown by Fury on Tiger. And now Fury stalks up onto the shoulders. And in with the F10. There's the pin for the 1, the 2. No, Tiger kicks out. What? I was convinced that was going to be it then. That massive F10 was not enough. Big back elbow there by Tiger. Big strikes into the face. And Tiger once again in control of this one. There's the big overhand strikes. Big chop across the chest as well. Sending Fury into the corner, running knee strike. The referee's doing a terrible job. He just stands in the bloody way over and over again. There's the elbow. Again, the referee standing in the way as Tiger up on top. In with a big splash. There is the pin for the 1, 2. Still only a 2 count. Drake Fury able to break free. Tiger dive to the outside. Absolutely flattens Drake Fury. Big knee right in the side of the head as well. Tiger bringing Fury back up to his feet, and it's not going to be very easy for Tiger to get this victory. He needs to get him back in the ring as soon as he possibly can. Tiger sending Fury back into the ring. And Tiger is rocked here. You can see he's struggling somewhat. Energy is draining from both these guys. Remember, they're both still only like mid-70 rated, aren't they? And there's the big leg drop once again by Tiger on Drake Fury. Is this going to be enough for the win? For the 1, 2, and 3. And Tiger defeats Drake Fury. Tiger with the victory moves off the bottom of the rankings, going back up to a 0. Whereas Drake Fury now goes bottom of the rankings with 2 successive losses. And there we go, Tiger with a massive victory. He needed that after the suffering he took in the last episode, where he not only, of course, lost the match, but also ended up, unluckily, spinning the extra spins as well, which was awful. And then as part of the extra spins, he had to do a pick 5, so he really lost a hell of a lot of stats last time out. But let's now head over to the wheel and see what bonuses Tiger's going to get and what more reductions Drake Fury's going to have to take. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my wheel. Alright, let's spin this bad boy and see what boost Mr. Tiger is going to be getting from that victory. He had a massive downgrade last week, but this week he's going to be increasing his special. I'm sure he was hoping for one of the multiple spins, but he's got a +5 in his special. We can do that. Next up, let's shuffle the wheel and let's see what Drake Fury is going to have to reduce after his second loss in 2 weeks. Oh, Drake, you're fucked. Oh, 4 extra spins. Drake, I want Drake to do well. Oh, I want Drake to do well, but now he's got 5 spins of the wheel. Drake, my man, Drake. Don't be extra spin again, surely. Aerial reversal is being reduced. Next up, for Drake Fury, we're going to be reducing his leg durability. Okay. Next up, he's going to be having a -5 to his... Oh, not leg durability again. It's leg durability again. Double leg durability. 2 more spins of the wheel then. If this is leg durability again, he's got a problem. It's going to be all submission, which is not great because that's a multiple one again. Okay, so that's going to be his technical and power offense and technical and power defense. That's 4 stats. And then finally, he's going to be reducing his... Don't do it. Don't do it. No! No! Fury! Well, Fury now has 6 more spins of the wheel. Just when he thought things were going well. Aerial range. Okay, aerial range. 5 more reductions for Drake Fury. The man that I wanted to do well is now getting absolutely ripped to shreds here. Pick any 3. Okay, 4 more. I need to remove the extra spins, I think, don't I? Because I think it's just too much. Power submission. Is that offense or defense? Power submission, offense. Power sub, offense. Okay, next. I think I'm not going to actually show you me changing the stats because I think it's just be a bit of a waste of time. I'll just show you the wheel. Is that pick any 2 again? Pick any 2. Okay. So 2 more spins. Power submission. Is that offense again? Power sub offense. And then the final one will shuffle. Please don't be extra spins. The final one is going to be his finisher. Right, so that's a lot. So Drake Fury's reducing his aerial reversal, leg durability, his leg durability, all his submission stats, bloody phone, aerial range, any 3, which I think I'm going to pick submission offense again. We'll just not have a submission on him, I think. Power submission offense, any 2, again, we'll pick submission offense if we can. Power submission offense, again, and his finisher. It's been a tough day to be Drake Fury. Let's head into our next match of the evening. And here we go then, our second match of the evening. Debuts in the women's division for both Riley Jackson and Poison. And here we go then, the bell goes, we are underway. And we know, because the Great Kong and La Rosa Voladora have had a win each and a loss each, and are both on 0 ranking points, we know the winner of this match will top the rankings. Simple as that, as Poison here now. Oh, lovely. Interesting maneuver there, just got the legs and DDT'd them. Poison now taking Riley up into a powerbomb. And I was not expecting, I think Riley Jackson is the powerhouse of the women's division. I was not expecting for it to come out here and really struggle so much. I mean, we have just seen that in the first match with Drake Fury as well, though, haven't we, really? We've just seen a guy who we thought should be an absolute powerhouse and dominate get thrown around. Riley Jackson is now finally starting to get some offense as both ladies head to the outside and Jackson just launches Poison. And again, just throwing her by the neck. Now wrenching back at the arm. Riley Jackson, look at the muscle definition on this back. You can see just how strong she is. Jackson re-enters the ring. Poison tried to catch her, but Riley Jackson now has Poison throttled, and a big, oh, look at that right hand right in the gut. Wow. Poison now re-entering the ring. Poison running straight through Riley Jackson, showing her own strength here. We talk about the muscle definition and trying to say that just shows the strength, but really Poison also showing incredible strength. There's the powerbomb on Riley Jackson. But Jackson able to kick away. Nice boot right in the spine. Jackson now, big German suplex. Again, Jackson with poison up in the shoulders. Drops her face first. Poison fighting back though. Nice running drop kick into the leg. And look at Poison now just stalking. Takes Jackson up on the shoulders. Going to drop her. Oh my god, launched over the top. Sheer brutality. I think maybe Drake Fury needs a manager, you know. Just thinking. We need our own sort of like Paul Heyman. It'd be nice to have like a manager. Like a couple of just like dodgy people that could manage. Like our own Cornette and them sort of people we could use and build stables and that around them. Be interesting. Our own Bobby Heenan. As Riley Jackson now heading back out to the outside of the ring. See, Riley Jackson was a name that it just popped into my head and I'm wondering, there's no reason for that, is there? I'm just worried I might have outed myself, you know. Poison now with a pin. Ooh, only a 1 count. Poison, I was thinking about having a like a biker gang sort of stable. I've not really got much round it so far, but I mean this attire is one of the pre-built ones for the Creator Wrestler. So this is not one that this literally attire is just basically one of the pre-built ones I did. I just used it. So it looked pretty good, and I think it's a good way to start. I think we can have a proper... Maybe we can have another female. We can have a female tag team as well. I do want to have a female tag team championship at some point. Got a couple that I picked up off of Community Creations. A couple of women's tag teams that look pretty cool. So definitely something we can look to bring in. As there's the big elbow drop to the spine. Big knee in the gut now. As look at that, running again straight through. There's a real interesting strength as there's the powerbomb by Riley Jackson. Stacks Poison up on the shoulders. Poison able to break free. She's poison. She's poison running through my veins. Wrenching back at the arms. And Riley Jackson in full control of this one now. There's the strike and then in with a Kimura lock. Is that standing Kimura? Not really got much talk on that though, has she? As once again taking Poison up into the powerbomb. This time jackknifed. There's the pin again. Is the second powerbomb going to be enough for the victory? It is, and Riley Jackson gets the win here over Poison. Running through my veins. And Riley Jackson will now officially go top of the rankings. But I'm sure the rematch between the Great Kong and La Rosa Voladora will be coming soon. And like I said, maybe a little bit of... interesting little bit of a gimmicky match there to complete the feud. Anyway, talking of gimmicks, it's time for your main event. It's War Games. Right then, let's see what reduction Poison is going to get for losing that match. Poison is going to get a -2. Special? Special it is. Right, I think I'm going to change it. I'll do it from next episode. I think I'm going to double up all the stats and make the pick-anys and the and the extra spin's a bit rarer because it's been a bit brutal, hasn't it, recently? Let us do another shuffle, and then we will do another spin to see what Riley Jackson will be increasing. Riley Jackson will be increasing her aerial range. Not one that is much use at all, is it? But there we go. Aerial range is the one. Right. Oh, bloody hell. It's time for War Games.
Introducing first, from Cairo, from Athens, Greece, weighing in at 260 for the match are as follows.
Here's the official rules, unless you didn't know. In case you didn't know, I don't know. Here we go then, our main event of the evening. It's Ancient Egypt versus Ancient Greece as the Order of Ra takes on the Underworld in War Games. And here we go then, War Games is underway. We quickly changed arena, obviously, because we only had one ring. That's what you got to do, haven't you? We are starting things off then with Anubis, who is the Egyptian one, with the gold. Going up against Akos of Underworld, who's in the black and white. Now, I have no idea who has the advantage here. It was set as random, so should be interesting who does come out of this one on top. And, of course, whoever does, all 4 of their team members will get themselves a point in the singles rankings. And both of these do contain tag teams. We have got Radamanthus and Akos are a tag team for Underworld. And they've also got Minos who can freebird. And over on the other side, we have got... what's his name again? I've got Anubis and Horus. Who are actually brothers. Well, yeah, they are brothers, yeah. Akos now heading to the top of the cage as we can see the other guys in the pods ready to go. Akos now, big splash from the top. Brutality. Big dive. As the countdown timer begins, who is going to get the benefit? It's going to be the Order of Ra as here comes Anubis' brother Horus, the other half of the tag team. And now this is going to be interesting. Now Horus is depicted more in mythology as having the head of a falcon. However, the game does not have the head of a falcon available, so we've gone for just a bit more of an abstract sort of mask. Lovely running strike there by Horus. Big uppercut. I dropped my pen. I've dropped my pen. Do. So I just realised I need to write down the matches and everything, don't I? Poison versus Riley Jackson. And as you see there now, Horus heading up to the top. And a big dive crashing down. And we should be due the second member, there it is, of the Underworld stable. Which is going to be, I believe, Radamanthus, who is the guy on the right-hand side at the back. As the gate opens, and here comes Radamanthus now, looking to come and even up the numbers. Once again dumped through. But Radamanthus is coming in now to even up these numbers and straight away gets DDT'd by the running Horus. Dropped face first in the corner by Anubis. So now we have inside the cage, now we have Babi and Osiris for the Order of Ra. And then for Underworld, we have got Minos and we have got Hades, the leader of the Underworld stable. As it's now Radamanthus pinned away into the corner as Akos still suffering from the damage he's taken from the first, well, a few minutes of this match while he was on his own. He's back up at his feet though. There is the Bulldog. As now Horus heading up to the top of the cell once again. Nice big boot there by Acus now, who's back up on his feet. It's Radamanthus who's struggling. Big cross body now. Big maneuver there by Horus. As the countdown begins, and we expecting to see Babby next. Babby is normally depicted in mythology as having the head of a baboon. Well, Babby is not coming empty-handed. He is getting himself some toys, has himself a table. Is this going to be enough to keep Babby happy, though? Or is there more to come? Nope, he wants more. Under the ring he goes once again. The problem is, he is using up his time here. As we now see Horus inside the ring, going to launch the table across to Anubis. As Babby sends a second table in. And Babby's still not happy. He wants more. Lovely neck breaker. Babby now has a kendo stick. And now Babby is finally happy. He's in the ring. Lovely cutter again by Horus. Two massive neck breakers on Radamanthus as we back now to a 3-on-2. So apparently there is a way to win this, which you force your opponent to leave the cage. I've not seen that one yet. We've only done 2 or 3 War Games matches so far, but they do seem to have all ended with pinfall or submission. As an elbow drop there by Radamanthus on Babby in the left-hand ring. On the right-hand ring, it's currently 2-on-1, as here comes Minus now, the third member of the Judges of the Dead. Yeah, I should stop trying to cite mythology, because I'm only going to get myself embarrassed, aren't I? As Minus now is under the ring looking for some hardware. He's found himself a sledgehammer, which he's going to send into the ring. Is that enough for him? Nope. Minus wants to continue filling the ring full of weapons. We've got ourselves a stop sign. Oh, he's going back under the ring again. Minus still not happy. He's got a steel chair this time. He wants to complete the collection. There he is. So we've got the table. They've got 2 tables in the ring now. Neither of them have really been used for anything yet. Oh, as Minus just sending the sledgehammer right into the gut of Babby. As we see now Radamanthus heading up to the top of the cell. Big double axe handle taking out Babby from behind. Babby had just thrown the stop sign at the grounded Minos. Minos now with a sledgehammer right into the knees of Anubis, really trying to weaken him down. Lovely running heel kick. As Acus now once again is at the top of the cage. Big splash onto Horus, as now comes Osiris, the final member of the Order of Ra, is entering the ring. Osiris generally depicted as having green skin in a lot of mythology. Babby shooting star press on Radamanthus. Minos gets Russian leg sweep straight on to the sledgehammer. Anubis now climbing the cage as Horus. I mean, this is looking very one-sided at the moment. The Order of Ra dominating here. I mean, they do have the man advantage. We are still waiting for the entrance of Hades, but at the moment, it's the Order of Ra in full control, and it seems to be a matter of time before this match will end. Of course, it can't end until Hades enters the match, but it does seem like a matter of time before it's going to happen. I haven't had the countdown yet, to be honest. Can't be far away, surely. As the table now has been set up there by Horus. Look at Babby, incredible high-flying maneuvers, taking down Radamanthus. 2 tables now set up in the other ring. And it's not a good situation for Acus to be in. He's on his own against both members of the tag team of Order of Ra, Anubis and Horus. In comes Hades now. Big boot attempted. It was not the best version. So Hades now is the last man to enter. He's not going to bring any more hardware. He's just going to get straight involved in this match. Straight after Osiris flattens him. As here we go now, Anubis as oh well, in comes Hades now. There's so many people in that right-hand ring, it's getting a bit messy. Hades and Anubis really going at it. There's the DDT. Babby now, big elbow drop into the heart of Minos. And now the belly to, oh, no, that I think Anubis just went through the table. I was not paying attention. It looked like Hades may have just slammed Anubis through the table. As Babby fighting away from the submission attempt there by Minos. Osiris now with Radamanthus up, slammed him with the power slam. Now has the sledgehammer right into the chest of Radamanthus. Table being set up once again by Anubis. And here we go. It looks like Radamanthus now is German suplexes Osiris through the table. It still looks to me like, I don't know, the Order of Ra have dominated so much of this, but it looks to me like, oh, the Underworld were taking control. There was the 2 count after putting the man through the table. Not to be the case, though. Lovely belly-to-belly slam again now by Radamanthus. Power slam now. The Order of Ra are firmly taking control of the left-hand side of the ring. But the problem is that nobody can get across to protect Osiris. Oh, who again is able to kick out just on the 2. I tell you, this has been one hell of a match so far. Osiris fighting back. I mean, both of these teams have been pretty damn cool. I'm hoping they're both going to be very effective long term. There's the pin now. Hades was caught by Babby in the back, and a lovely backstabber as well. Osiris now with Radamanthus. Radamanthus fighting back as a strike in the face. It's 2-on-1 in the right-hand ring. It's 2-on-2 in the left-hand ring now as the numbers are balanced up on... Oh, Radamanthus avoiding the clothesline in the back. Lovely double axe saddle by Akers, sorry, on Anubis. Broken up by Babby. Hades now with a strike in the back. And look at these attacks over and over again by Minos and Radamanthus on... where's the pin? The pin's there. The pin is there, and the pin was the one. Anubis was pinned by Akers, the 2 guys that started the match. And the Underworld pick up the victory. There's the win for the Underworld. The Order of Ra dropped to a -1 in the tag team division. Across to the singles then. The Order of Ra all dropped to -1. And Underworld, there is another member of Underworld we didn't see today. But they're all going to get themselves a point. And of course, a minus a point then for all of the members of the Order of Ra. And there we go. The game, or the wheel decided War Games. We gave you War Games. And we now have a very interesting situation on our hands. Very interested. Is that... Is that Hades is on the right-hand side there behind the bar by the looks of it. But, yeah, great victory then for the guy that I created this team. These are all mine, as you can tell, because they're not the best looking. The Order of Ra, I downloaded one of them and then copied and pasted the attire across the others, as you can tell, because it's probably not as good as the original one. But there we go, yeah. That was enjoyable. Hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, we do need to go and spin the wheel now for all of the additions and subtractions for Underworld and the Order of Ra. And we still need to spin the Wheel of Wacky to decide what Episode 5 has in store for us all. Right then, as discussed at the end of the last match, we've got a new wheel now where we've doubled everything up apart from the extra spins because I think the extra spins are a bit too common. So now we will spin the wheel, first of all, for our winners. So what boost is Acus of the Underworld going to get? I mean, the extra spins are still on there. They're just going to be a little bit rarer. Acus is going to get his submission boost. Ooh, all submission. That's a good boost. I don't think Acus has a submission, but maybe it might be worth me changing that. Right. Next up, we've got Radamanthus of Underworld. Radamanthus is going to be getting a boost to leg durability. Maybe not the thing he was hoping for, but it does the trick. Next up, then, Minos, the third member of the trio of Judges of the Dead. He is going to be increasing his stamina. Could be useful, to be honest. He's a high flyer, so it's probably useful. And finally, the leader of the stable, we have got Hades. Hades nuts. Ha! Got him. He is going to get an increase to his recovery? Recovery, okay. It's probably better than movement speed. Okay. And on the other side, then, we have got the Order of Ra. Anubis will be reducing his power submission defense. Power sub def, okay? Osiris will be reducing his... Oh, it's going to do the same? It's technical submission defense. Tech sub def, okay? Let's do a shuffle. Not that it really matters too much there, but Horus, Anubis' brother, the other half of the tag team, will be reducing all of his aerial stats. Okay, not ideal, but it's not necessarily something that he uses a lot of, so it's not terrible. And finally, Babby, the high flyer of the group, will be reducing his grapple reversal. Okay. Okay, I will make those changes off camera because it's just taking too long to show you them all, isn't it? But we've got one more wheel to spin. The Wheel of Wacky. It's time to find out what episode 5 holds for us then. The Wheel of Wacky is here. Let's spin that wheel and see what we've got. I've added a few extra ones, but it looks like we must have a freeway. Okay, a triple threat. Not the end of the world. Not the biggest impact the wheel could have had, but it wants a triple threat for the next episode. I feel like now we can start to repeat some of the people. We had it, obviously, tonight with Tiger and Fury. I think those two were pretty cool. And I think it's going to be time for us to start to repeat a few others and give a few others a chance. We do have lots more debutants to come, but I don't want to rush them in too early. I want us to get used to the roster we have before we push too many new people. We do have 3 new people I could use, actually, but I'll figure it out for next time anyway. I'm going to love you, leave you. I know I've already signed off once, but I forgot I was doing the wheels. So good night, God bless, I'll be the same. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!